Hello to all my friends out there. So this is food out of my stockpile, and one thing I stockpile is cheese, and I got this one at Aldi's, I think. But they usually have foods like this, and then I got this macaroni out of the dumpster. And so I wanted to do for a long time a video on macaroni and cheese. So what I'm doing is I'm having macaroni and cheese for lunch. So I just want, this is for 1 cup. So one tablespoon of margarine. And then you would add the same amount of flour if you were measuring, but what I want to do is I just want to make a little gravy like for my macaroni. This is the same thing I do if I was going to make chipped beef, except I add chipped beef instead of Velveeta cheese. And I had fig jam left over. Let's see if it's ready. Yummy, they're looking good. They're not quite ready. When you dehydrate fruit, it goes forever. So I just want to sprinkle a little flour on my butter. Just like as if I was going to make a little gravy, a little batch of gravy out of meat drippings. Some people don't like to brown their margarine. To me, I just say don't make a big deal out of it. Okay, now I have, this is going to be cheap, you guys. From Dollar Tree, shelf stable milk. I have my fire or my stove up very, very high, but if your pan starts, you know, if the heat starts getting away from you, you know, when you're stirring, just lift the pan off the fire for a minute. So after you get this gravy made, you can just add chipped beef. You could add any meat. You could add bacon. You could add sausage. You could add cheese. You could add chipped beef. You could add ham with noodles and peas. So this is kind of a really, really good thing. See how easy this is? Now I don't have to worry about getting that much because this batch is only for 1 cup of macaroni. I don't want leftover macaroni. I want to eat macaroni and cheese and fish sticks, and then I want to be done with it. Let me check my cookies. Uh-oh, I gotta go. I'll be right back. Let me. Don't want to burn my cookies. Okay, I was trying to stuff my cookies as full as I could of jam, and they got overfull and drained out. Here's my cookies. Believe me though, these are going to taste really, really yummy. Okay, now back to my macaroni and cheese. I'll give you the recipe I used. You guys have seen me make pie crust. My pie crust making and my bacon making is very, very similar. So see how it's got a few lumps, but you know, it's gonna cook out. All right, now what I do with my cheese in my haste. So you want to be stockpiling cheese. It would have been really better to cut them in small pieces, but you know, it's going to melt. So you can make a big batch. Oh, and Jesus's child made a really good, see how it's starting to get cheesy and yummy? Really, I would say this might even be cheaper than buying the macaroni and cheese, especially if you dumpster dive the macaroni. This is, you know, the macaroni just turned out to be come in handy. And so for like a little batch like this, I think that's going to be good. So, okay, so now here's my macaroni. These are nice if you have these. So see how my macaroni is boiling? You guys try to imagine food shortages in the future. And so you don't have to, if you find this kind of stuff and you have an aversion to eating it, don't eat it. Throw it in a box. And if there's, now a lot of people are predicting food shortages. I wouldn't doubt it. All right, now, at this point, you could just eat it, you know, or you could cook it for a while and then eat it. That's like when you're cooking cheap, don't make a big deal out of it. But what I just happen to have is, I bought this on sale. I stockpiled it in my freezer. Okay, so now I want to just put some on top of my, this cheese is really good. Just a little bit, it's really, really going to help. The trick is keep your eye out for markdown stuff. Keep your eye out for cheap food. Okay, now I'm going to slip mine in the oven because I have to bake the fish sticks. I could fry them, but that's labor intensive. Okay, now, just a minute, back over here. All right, now. Yeah, well, those cookies are looking pretty scrappy. Yeah, I know, but all right. This one I think is yummy. Now, I better taste one and I will tell you, yummy. Oh, well, it's a little bit burned on the bottom. Yeah, I know, but it's gonna be good. You know, Dollar Tree. All right, now these are really hot, but they taste good right out of the oven. Yummy. This one's fig. Oops, that's page 1. I'm going to post these on Twitter, but some of my followers can't get to Twitter. I have a bit of a shadow. This wasn't really tasty because the eggs were dehydrated and it was turkey bacon, but it was edible. Dehydrated eggs can be bought and probably safer and better, so I don't know. So this was the food hamper macaroni and cheese. Better if you make your own. 3 canned soup, 1 meat. I think it was 2 canned soup and 1 canned meal. Well, no. This is what they're going to give you. You guys, just start doing the, start doing the stockpile and say to yourself, my job is not to end up in a FEMA camp. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.